What happened here? There we go. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm going to be working on a couple things today. Anyone that's popping in stream and wants to rewatch this, or that's popping in later watching this, I'm gonna be working on a little bit of animation. I'm currently working on turnarounds, so if the character is facing screen right and you press left, the transition animation from right to left. Not the left to right yet. Getting there. Jane, how's it going? Amarboro, how you doing? Good to see you. Got that weird. Anyways, let's get to it, I'd say. Let's see which one. Okay, Adobe Animate is going. Hide this for a second. Okay, so this is the animation blueprint that I'm working with at the moment. I've separated both idle sides, both sides, right and left, out from one another, because I'll need transitional animations in between all of them. So if I'm standing and I'm starting to run, but I'm running in the other direction, I need a transition animation from here to there. So stuff to look at, stuff to do. Thanks, man. You're hanging here while doing some work. I know what that's like. I do that all the time. All right, so we've got that, and that kind of looks like this. You know, we turn. This is with mouse and keyboard. Not playing. Oh, that's because there's an issue with the code there. Tag trigger delay. I haven't specified yet. 0.1, I think. So yeah. If I tap it now very gently, it's going to stay in idle, and it's just going to turn around. Issue with this is characters sliding. I need the character to, like, essentially either not move yeah, either not move during that time, or I have to adjust the animation so that it looks like he's not just stepping on one spot, but he's actually walking a little bit too. Which I think I can do. So open up. Middle, turning. No? Look for that. Mouse not moving. There we go. Gonna open a different one still. Okay. Or make a mistake. I just want a linear camera move. Okay. That would just dang it. I love how the I wish this software would be better at would already have a few more things implemented. I feel like it's a little buggy sometimes and could use some improvements. Pretty. And for whatever reason, it doesn't like this computer. What was cool? Might have to do the transition state as its own animation state so that I can interrupt it. I'm a super huge fan of the way this one looks. Okay. Out of the way. Is this dead again? Charging? No, it is charging. Okay, just give me a second. Let's try if this fixes. There we go. Hey, Rohit, what's up? I'm not doing too bad. Just fixing some animation here for my game. base of the top. Bit more of a bend going, but not. Other part of it, moving this foot. Is it easy to work with Blender for 2 arts? And what are your opinion on other tools like Adobe, etc.? Rohit, I don't use Blender for my 2D stuff. I haven't played around in Blender yet for 2D art. I'm using Adobe Animate for my animation stuff. My opinion of Adobe is that the company sucks. But but unfortunately, it's still widely used as an industry standard for certain things. Obviously not animation as much anymore, but it's something that I've been using. It's a tool that I've been using in animation for the last, God, I don't know, 14 years, 15 years, which is why I'm using it here, because I chose to build the character in it. But that said, they're perfectly fine other tools that you can use. Boom Boom Harmony, I mean, that one is extremely expensive, so if you have the money, you can use that. TV Paint. Hey, King, how's it going? See you pop in. This one to redo. Looks cool in trailer, the ping top left corner. Thank you. Losing my mind at work. I only have enough work for an hour. Then I sit here and do nothing for 7. What do you do for work? If you don't mind my asking. And there's a follow-up question to that. I work with temp agencies at a bank currently. Is there any way during that 7-hour time period where you do nothing so wait, in that 7-hour time period, there's no way for you to do something like bring a laptop or whatever to be able to work on something that is not work? I'm full stack web developer. I'm learning game development in Java. Nice. I honestly don't know what full stack web developer means. I'm not much of a programmer myself. Alexar Salmon, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Make yourself at home in the tavern. Share your stories of adventures and exploits if you would like. Love to hear it. I'm going through long learning. Is it normal and I'm creating a project while I'm learning? I'm learning how to make a game by making a game. And while you shouldn't technically, like, do a huge project while you're trying to learn something, you can do a lot of smaller projects as you're trying to learn. That usually ends up being better. I chose to do a big project. I really want to do this big project, but yeah, I don't know. It's up to up to everybody. Actually, guys, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. In this tavern here all the time. It's changed over the years, but always ends up being the same vibe. Actually, one sec. Music is not very befitting the tavern. There we go. Yeah, this is where we usually hang out. And that's about it. Having a promise in physics, and I don't want to use physics engine, but I think I have to choose box 2D physics engine. Okay. Yeah, I can't really help you there much. I don't really know too much about that stuff. Not really. Don't even want me to be on my phone, but my boss's hands off, but I would love to do that. Desperate to get back into the industry. Man, that sucks. So, like, you're basically just forced to twiddle your thumbs for hours. So, like, are you out of work because... Or, like, for those 7 hours, do you not have work because there's just nothing to do? Or is it because you finished your work very quickly and now, like, you're just kind of waiting for more work to come in? Like, what's the reason for 7 hours of downtime? If he just has you sitting there for 7 hours because he likes that, then I don't know. Nothing to do, not sure why I'm here. They have a project starting next week I'm on, but they hired me 3 weeks early, I guess. I see. Well, I mean, enjoy the quiet before the storm, I guess. If it's gonna get busy in 3 weeks from now. But, I mean, at the end of the day, too, like, if your job is something that isn't making you too happy, obviously don't quit your job when you don't have other prospects on the horizon. But, you know, switching companies or switching industries or switching jobs, like, you know, shouldn't be afraid of that. I think it's a way for people to grow and create new opportunities, be it working for a different company where you move up the ranks and earn a little bit more money, be it like moving into a different position, learning a different skill set, and so on. I don't know. I'm here to pay bills to get back into the industry, but I have no time to update my portfolio with the job I have. Why is that? Because 8 hours of work, after those 8 hours of work, you don't have time for anything else? If you've never heard of Pirate software before, Pirate Software is a pretty big streamer, YouTuber now. I would recommend checking out his streams. He has a text-to-speech setup where, I mean, yeah, okay, like you give him bits. It's a minimum 500 bits to get a text-to-speech message through. The queues are usually relatively long, but if you get the message in relatively early, even if he doesn't answer it while you're there, as long as he answers it within the 12 hours that he streams, like there's a message that pops up on his Discord that he answers, and he has amazing advice. I would even just like watch his shorts on YouTube because there's a lot of really useful information in what he says and useful advice when it comes to feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you're in a rut with something, feeling like you're not really moving anywhere with your job, whatever it is. Like, he's got some really good advice for that kind of stuff. But I think, from what I remember, what it always boils down to is, like, you know, like, if your current job is completely taken up all of your time and it's burning you out, it might be good to consider switching to a different company or so. Like, not being afraid to make that move, as long as you're not, you know, quitting your job before you have something else that you can do, that you have secured. You don't want to put yourself into a position where you're financially like compromised in a way where you can't pay the bills, obviously. But you know, even if your job isn't giving you fulfillment, if it pays the bills, I think the mindset, or a healthy mindset that he also kind of recommends adopting in a way, is to view your job as a means to pay your bills, but your creative fulfillment comes from the stuff that you do outside of work for yourself. It's a very rare kind of hello, full support. Let me just... full support, goodbye. What the heck? Alright. Fireplace is very cozy, just as Knight's Tale. I came here from YouTube. I'm a fan of your tutorials. Keep up the good work. Really? Of the one tutorial that I have. Thank you so much. That means a lot, considering that I wasn't too sure if people would actually enjoy that tutorial, quite honestly, because it's very fast. It's like a Gordon Ramsay, like, food tutorial where it's like chop, chop, chop. Like, you know, everything's happening super fast. That's just because I'm very new to making tutorial content. I do intend to make more about animation as well. But, yeah. No, seriously, full support to you. I'm always excited to see a new indie project. Thanks so much, man. For a second there, I was like, is this a spam bot? Really appreciate it. And what you see in the top left corner is the end of last year look at the game. Obviously, things have happened since. Not a crazy amount. But one thing that I'm working on right now is, see how, like, the character is sliding on the ground when I'm just trying to turn idle on the same spot? That's what I'm trying to fix right now, which I have right here for those frames. He's now pushing with his legs, with his feet, but I need to make sure that I'm only exporting those frames. Okay, Idle Master. Let me 61 to 80. Those frames. And then throw it all in here. Yeah, of course it's going to export every single. Oh well. Just gotta find 61. Give me a second, I'm gonna try and get that. Okay. There shouldn't really be a version for this, but yes, the ZD Unreal Engine 5 8-minute quick. Yes, but I really appreciate you saying that, man. Like, I was feeling a little unsure and wasn't sure if it was going to be helpful for people. Because I think there's a little thing that I skipped in that tutorial that I didn't bring up that caused some issues for some people. But I hope by, like, answering comments that, like, I was able to provide some pointers as to how to deal with it. Art, rights, character, player, test imports, frames, here we go. Oh wait, no. Extra. There we go. Actions. Property matrix. Gonna do filter. Linear. Red actions, create right. These. Remember you renamed. Wait a minute, what? Idle turn. Bring that. There we go. Go. That. Shit. Taking too long. Try something. Okay, so the thing that I need to get rid of is, because I mean, I'm pretty much stopping as soon as I'm turning. The thing that I have to get rid of is this little move right here. Basically be in this bit, right? Seems like the character's moving and playing at him. Nope. That's awesome. This way here. So you could kill horizontal movement while the rotate atom plays. I could. I'm not sure I want to. It's something that I could try for sure. should be a little bit better. Okay. Hey, cloudy camera. Sorry, I completely missed you there. How are you doing? Okay. Do this all over again. Let's just do this real quick. Turn, let's get that. Filter, trilinear. Nice. Escape. Zip up. Go. Look. Turn. Here. 4. Okay. It's happening a little too late. Party graph. Start position. Let's do like weird. dark visible. Character's turning too late. I need to like adjust one second. I need to, in order to see this better. Someone redeemed the spoon tax. No, wait a minute. Wait a second. Did I just completely... Oh, never mind. That's over on YouTube. Close my door. And Paul Devern, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. Have some spoons. It could get annoying having to double tap to the direction to start going though. You're right. Yeah. I mean this is just intended for if the player is, for whatever reason, just tapping it once. Obviously, if the player taps it again and goes, it's not just hold it, go to. You don't have to tap it. It's just in the instance of when you tap it once. Oh. Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. Time dilation. See what's happening. See, like, the weird thing is, if I hold it for a little bit, it's like sliding the character on that one frame. Play this in. Starting off on this, I feel like I need to get rid of the first one at the very. Start off with that. But then the question is it waiting in here to finish this one first before it goes into the next one? See what I mean? Like it's sliding in this position a little bit before it. What's causing that? So obviously there's nothing I can do animation-wise in a second here, because I have to figure out what's actually to blame. If I turn, I already have negative movement. Idle and... Okay, 1 second. I have an idea. I think I just need to get rid of this. Instead, check this against negative direction. Negative below. Get on over. If it's less than 0, returning. Which means that me setting my directions is not proper. See, like, now it's immediately. Okay, and here, what I need to do is sure that it's only doing that when this is swapped to the walk. Otherwise, there's no point in having that even. Okay. I think I might be onto something there. Okay, so what if I get rid of time dilation and there's no delay right now between for that idle to like disappear. Attack controller. Idle state. Or branch. If this is not equal to 0. Wait a minute. If it's not equal. If it's moving. Or it's walking. I'm removing it. Hmm. Not that it's super necessary. It's that part, but or at least a little bit slower. You see how it's still doing it? Why is it still doing it? Because it's waiting on the idle. Maybe. It's not waiting on idle, and it's just going by velocity. Yeah, it's doing it. The leg movement needs to be bigger. Is it? I should go by distance traveled, actually. Yeah, I should get distance traveled. How did I do that one? So I need to fix my idle state before I can use that one. I need to fix my owner direction before I can use that one. Distance traveled, I'm doing inside the... debugging tools. Distant debugger. And what I'm doing is... player block. Position. Player relative position, player stopped position, current position, stopped position, and then gravel distance, stopped position. No, current position subtracted by stopped position equals. Yeah. And I have it set up so that if I've traveled more than 20, it'll go blue. No. I need to know which point. So if I change this, let's change this to like -10. That at which point? Can't pay attention to both. Goes up to like 16-ish. Leave it at 20. I think you have to stop movement and activate after the turn animation. I could, but I don't think I want to do that because I don't want to make it feel like the player has no control of the character. I think you have to. Because I don't want it to. Like, I want it to turn if you tap it. If you hold it, like, it's not supposed to stop for a second and then run. It's supposed to run immediately. So I guess I could go by time held or, like, time down. But I want to do something. I need to create a value out of this. This needs to be a value. Sorry, this needs to be a variable. Promote to variable. Call this variable. Actually, maybe I don't do that here. Maybe I do that. No, maybe I need to. Traveled X. So let's test something out. Okay, works. get plugging tool. Plugging tool. Get traveled. If if this is less than 0, but greater than -5. That wouldn't go in here. To go in here. So select nation by bool. So I'd have to have two different idle turns. I'd have to have this one and the other one, where the leg moves a lot farther. Okay, okay. Interesting. We're moving in a direction. And to test it, let's just make this twice as fast. So, the character is tab. Turn. Travel further. Actually, not twice as fast. Sufficient enough. 0.5, half as 5. So it does think that it's traveled more than 5. If it's less than 0, greater still does it. Why did it just run by itself? Okay, well, I have to figure out. Something. thinking about this? Okay. Maybe I am. Anyways. Okay. Definitely something to play around with, because then I'm going to have one where the character is just standing and one where the character is walking. Alright guys, I am not entirely sure what's wrong here and how to fix it. Not yet anyway, but I think we're headed in the right direction. So let me make an anchor point. Push. Get repository. Fresh eyes. Exactly. Figured out this thinking. Check it. Stopped. Yeah, I mean, I have the tags. I have to fix the idle tag. I have to fix the walk tag. No, not the walk. Just idle. I have to fix the direction. Right now it's reacting a little too late to updating the player direction. What are we calling this? That up. Seven. Push up. I started working long Thursday, so it's hard to catch the stream. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that, Cat Poopy Bum. Thank you so much for popping in, though. I'm gonna call it, though. Got about 10 minutes till work starts, so that's it for today. Tuesday. Yeah. That's it, that's all. Thank you so much for hanging out. And over on Twitch, buddy. So, thanks so much to you guys over on YouTube. I will see you all on Tuesday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Till then, take care, everybody.